Hello there and welcome to the Bearded Peacock. It's my channel where we talk all things Leeds United. I'm of course George. Welcome along to the channel, everybody. It's a Rumours around Leeds video. Of course, it is the deadline is as of recording at the moment. Friday night is the deadline. We're acting quickly. Leeds United, they have to. They've identified targets, obviously, and I say they've acted quickly. They've had all window to do all these deals, but obviously we know these things take time. But in terms of the deadline tomorrow night, we have well in time got players in because we have got players in today. We got a player in yesterday, of course. Jed Spence joined the club on loan from Tottenham Hotspur. There is a permanent signing today to speak of, and also a medical being done probably as we speak, or has it been done? I imagine maybe the sign has been announced by the time you're watching this. I don't know, but it hasn't as of recording. It's nearly there though, and we know who we're speaking about here. Of course, it's Eli Gruev, the Bulgarian 23-year-old centre midfielder, Bulgarian international, has arrived on a 4-year deal for a fee of believed to be about £5 million from German Bundesliga side Werder Bremen. Promising player, this fella. Again, as I said yesterday, I don't really know much about him, but just looking quickly on, on a little social media post Werder Bremen put out to say thanks and sort of goodbye. Fans have sort of said the general consensus that I sort of collect from just reading some of their comments, the fans in the comment section on that post, sort of saying he wasn't given a fair crack of the whip at Werder Bremen, wasn't given enough game time, basically. Promising player, a lot disappointed to see him go, but happy for the money. It seems they're in a bit of a situation, obviously bottom of the Bundesliga table, only a couple of games in, aren't they? But obviously the fans feel like, yeah, the money needs to be spent, and obviously spent pretty quickly on reinforcements for them. Um, but Gruev as a player, like I said, anybody let me know in the comments below how what he's all about. He'll play DM. He said he can play. He did have an interview, didn't he? His first interview spoke of how he knows about a little bit of the history of the club. I don't know. Again, I don't know if he really does, but who knows? His English seems very good. Said he can play as six and also as an eight. So defensive midfielder, basically, isn't he? Breaks up the play, I imagine. Might go well alongside Ampadu, but Ampadu is also pretty defensive, isn't he? Really, which is what you want. To be fair, in that sort of holding midfield, you want players who can break up the play and pick out passes, forward passes to our forward lads. That's what you want from a DM, isn't it? So that's what we're going to get by the sound of it. Gruev, um, yeah, looks a decent player. Said he had a good chat with Daniel Farke. He knew about Farke from before, obviously. Farke's season last year with Mönchengladbach. Obviously, Gruev was playing in the Bundesliga at the time. It's a player that Farke has specifically said to the board that he wants. So obviously, pretty important for Daniel Farke to get this lad and done and over the line, and that's what they've done. They've acted very quickly. Only yesterday, Phil Hayes said about Gruev, their interest was there. Obviously, the deal's been done since then. It's been done and dusted very, very quickly. Both parties wanted the move, obviously. All three parties, should I say. Werder Bremen as well. So, fair enough. Welcome to Ila Gruev. I don't know how to say it in Bulgarian. Any Bulgarian fans watching, let me know how you're feeling about this. Are you excited to see one of your countrymen come to England to play? There isn't that many Bulgarian players about. We've certainly not had many. I was trying to think about how many Bulgarian players we've had in the past. I don't think we've had that many. All I can think of is two. Kishishev, who played for us only a short time, had a handful of appearances um, when we got relegated from the championship, I think, in that season, towards the back end of that season. And I think he played in League One as well, maybe. Yeah. And then Kun Timishukov, who was a youth player, played one game for us in the FA Cup, didn't we? We lost 2-0 to QPR or 2-1, I can't remember. There was an FA Cup match that we lost at QPR. That was his only appearance for the first team. I think he plays in Spain, maybe somewhere now. Kun Temishukov, yeah. Striker, young striker. But other than that, I can't think of any, to be honest with you. Let me know in the comments if you can think of any more Bulgarian players. But it seems to be a country that is not very well represented in terms of players playing for Leeds United from their country. So let me know in the comments there below about him. But welcome to Ila. And hopefully he does well for the club. Now, another centre midfield player on the lips of everybody and has been for some time is Glenn Kamara. And people have joked, is he walking? Is he walking from Glasgow to Leeds to do his medical? You know, it's that long ago and nothing seems to have happened and nothing seems to have been said since Sunday when Fabrizio Romano broke the news that that deal would probably be done in the week, and since then nothing's happened. So, but until today, where he says medical is booked for this afternoon. I imagine we'll have a announcement for Kamara. Like I said, it might already be done by the time you're watching this video and the time I finish speaking in this video, potentially. I think it'll be done tonight, won't it? And he will be a Leeds United player, centre midfielder, obviously Finnish. Lots of experience. We spoke about Glenn before on the channel. I think we spoke about him briefly in yesterday's Rumours around Leeds as well. So he'll be coming in. And welcome to Glenn when he gets here and when he signs. But he's a good addition, good experience, and maybe Gruev plays alongside Ampadu. Gray will partner Kamara on the bench possibly, but let's wait and see. But it's reinforcing, and not sure how many more deals we'll get done. I think we'll do one more. And Phil Hay this morning when he said about Gruev and Kamara, he did mention Matt O'Reilly from Celtic. I think Brendan Rodgers sees him as a key part of their squad for the season and such. But a deal can get done. It's a mad day, isn't it? Deadline day, which it looks like it'll be happening on deadline day. Yeah, because it's now Thursday afternoon, isn't it? Or Thursday evening now. Sorry, Thursday evening. So looks like any deal we're going to get done past the Kamara one is going to be deadline day. So yeah, maybe it's O'Reilly. I still think we need a 10. Indications from Graham Smythe is that we're probably not going to do a left back, and I think that's, left back would have been good, but I think they see probably it indicates to me that they see Firpo, and Firpo's injury obviously he's coming back from injury, and they see him as a a good solid player at this level. If he can stay fit, then we're okay. We've got Byram and everybody. We might be all right, but I'd like to see one come in, but I don't think it'll happen. I think I'd like to just see a centre attacking midfield player, number 10. We need it. We do need it, and hopefully that comes in, and maybe it comes in the form of Matt O'Reilly. Maybe it comes in the form of somebody else. But let's just wait and see. It's a mad time, isn't it now? It just all seems to go bonkers, and links that you've never heard of just come up from nowhere, as we've seen with Gruev, really. Let's wait and see, but let me know in the comments how many more do you think we need. A player going out today was Sam Greenwood. We did mention it, I think, yesterday. He has completed his season on loan to fellow championship side Middlesbrough. Fair enough. This is what I mean. I think they're trying to get deals done, isn't it? They're trying to get deals done. Cody Drame is looking likely to move out on loan as well. Phil Hagan, it's all coming from Phil Hay. He's been a busy boy again, hasn't he? It's a championship team. I don't know. I think I saw West Brom were interested in him earlier on in Birmingham, but I don't know. Let's wait and see. It will be a loan move, like I said. So Cody will go before tomorrow has finished. And also he said maybe Darko JB out on loan, but he did say Helde yesterday. He didn't say Helde in the report I saw earlier on. So maybe that concludes a left back situation. Helde and Firpo with Byram coming back from injury. Maybe let's wait and see. But just to finish the rumour around Leeds video, the rumour that I've seen today, which I think has pretty much been squashed already, but I'll speak about it anyway, is Ola, isn't it, from Roma? Um, Gosh, his name's just gone out of my mind now. Norwegian international forward player, like a winger, but I think he'd probably play 10. Been playing for Roma, has only one appearance out of their couple of games so far this season, off the bench in the defeat to Hellas Verona. Uh, I'm going to kick myself when I see it, because, yeah, it's frustrating me, but 24-year-old attacking player from Roma came out from the Daily Mail this afternoon that Leeds were in advanced talks for this fella. I'm not even going to try and attempt his name. It's sort of coming back in my mind. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about if you've seen the rumours. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this fella. But yeah, it came out this afternoon. We were in advanced talks. Daily Mail was saying that looks like from Marazzo, fairly reliable source, that he has chosen Olympiacos, Greek team Olympiacos, to go to, not Leeds United, although I don't know how concrete this interest is or this rumour, but would play 10. I assume he has played 10. Did play in the number 10 role for Roma last season. Hasn't had that many appearances for them, only signed in, I think it was last summer or last January, from Boro Glint. So yeah, again, like I said, I'm gonna kick myself when I see his name because it's just gone out my head. But yeah, so a bit of a Scandinavian feel to the end of the window for Leeds United. Let's see how many that we get. We're looking like we're going to get Glenn, Finnish fella. We're interested in O'Reilly, who's Danish, well, of Danish origin. And then we're looking at this fella from Roma, Norwegian. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on everything we spoke about there in this Rumours Around Leeds video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot. See you on the next one. Marching on together.